You need to listen to people that will speak life over you and your world. You don't need anything else. Nothing else matters. Be around people who speak life over you and your world. And some of you might be like, what's that mean, right? Speaking life over you and your world, you guys, is people saying, I see this for you. You got this. Talking to you as the future version of yourself, right? The version of yourself that you are moving toward, and they see that version and they treat you like that person. I'm going to do a quick story, and I've told it before, but it always bears repeating. I'll say it my whole life, I'm sure. So there's a story about a teacher. She had a class of students because she's a teacher, right? And they were scoring really badly on their test scores. Okay, and the principal came to her and he was like, we got to do something because this is bad. This is really bad. And so she tried one thing, you guys. She didn't change anything in how she was teaching. She didn't change anything in how she was training the kids. Nothing at all changed except for this one thing. Okay? The one thing that changed, you guys, is that she, starting the very next day, the kids came into class. She spoke to every single one of the students in the class as though they were the most brilliant person on the planet. She was letting them know how smart they were. She was letting them know how capable they were, how easy this was for them. She was speaking life. That's speaking life over somebody, okay? And as you start to do this in your own life and your own daily life, you will see things change. Like day one, you will see things start to shift and change and people's behaviors towards you start to change. It's amazing. But she was speaking life over these students. Now, after I believe it was a month, it was some time, I can't remember the time, she had done that, and then they went to take another test. With just that one thing that changed, these kids, their test scores went up. You guys, what does that mean? That means that whenever we set expectations of people, when we set high expectations of people, they will rise to those expectations. Isn't that beautiful? Here's where I almost cry. The opposite is also true. When there are low expectations placed on people, when they are expected to do wrong, when they're expected to be bad people, when they are expected to be stupid, when they're expected to be anything less than, those humans also lower to that expectation. We have to understand this as people and how we work with the world around us. We have to understand this as people. This small concept can change the entire world, you guys, in how we engage with the world. But also for you in specific, you need to know that the people around you, that's why it matters. Because if the people around you are setting high expectations and you're amazing and you're going to be going here and da-da-da-da-da, like the people in HBR. You guys, the minute you join HBR, you have joined like a society of people doing better and expecting better of each other. If you're in HBR, give me a heck yeah right now. Because you already know the business. But, and HBR is Home-Based Revolution. You can look it up. Or just message me, whatever. So that is the high expectations. But also, you guys, we have to be careful with the low expectations. We can't be spending our time and listening to people that have low expectations of us or are fear-based as it pertains to us, or are telling us we can't do things, or are jealous, or of any of that. We cannot have that in our space, you guys. And the reason why is because you will then lower to that. You have to be around people that do this to you, all right? So the people you listen to, the people that do this to you, okay? The people you don't listen to are the lower vibe, the people that are negative, right? So that's, hopefully I made that abundantly clear. Hopefully that makes a ton of sense, you guys. Let's just be the best people that we can for the people around us. And let's choose to be around people that are going to make us better, because the rest of our world depends on it. The rest of our world depends on us being better. Okay? Oh my gosh, I had that YouTube thing on the whole darn time. Well, that's what happens when I do new things. If you're not an HBR yet, Facebook business page, message me the words case study. Okay, we'll have a quick chat, see if it's for you. I'll give you the details of the program. You can ask whatever questions you want to ask. If you want to join, that's cool. If not, no big deal. Just understand that it's rocking people's worlds. Okay. Martina, yes, I will not allow my 5% to bring me down. I thank them for their opinion and say bye. HBR has allowed me to hyper-focus on what is important, serving my people who need me. Yes. Let's see. Amanda, HBR has changed my world. Oh my gosh. Megan, the culture of HBR is everything. That is a big deal. I could have just created a program like a lot of people do, and then you go through the modules and figure it out. I could have done that. A lot of people, plenty of people do that. Lots of people do that. Lots of people charge lots of money for programs and still do just that. They still don't have the support. They don't have the community. They don't manage the culture. They don't do any of that stuff. Not only do I teach you all of the things, but there's also the culture. There's also the community. There's also the feedback. There's also the continued coaching. You guys, if ever you have felt the nudge to do this thing, if ever you have felt that you are made for more, it's time. You are made for more. It's time to actually do it, okay? The world is screaming for us to figure this out, okay? There's a bug over here and I need to get out, so I don't do bugs, y'all. Anyway, you guys have the best day. I will see you later.